Congratulations, Miss USA, and thank you for bringing home the crown of Miss Grand International 2020, and we are so proud of you. Sawadee ka, Pomchu Mr. CMT Krap, Lain di tong rab klap chu tong kong chan. So let us not beat around the bush and let's proceed with the issue. Okay, the issue here is that the recent Miss Grand International 2020, they had a tie-breaking question, okay? And that is a big hoo-ha here. The tie-breaking question is,
if there is only one dose of COVID-19 vaccine left, and you have to choose who to give it to, either between a 15-year-old or a senior citizen of 70 years old, who would you choose to give it to and why?
Okay, let's proceed with the answers.
Miss Grand, Philippines.
My heart goes to senior citizen because my mom is turning senior citizen and I experienced the loss of my dad 4 years ago and I cannot afford to lose my mom. My heart goes to them because they are the most vulnerable during this time. A 15-year-old has the stamina to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, and with proper exercise and healthy living, they can live with it. I know as well that every citizen here will choose and never afford to lose their parents. And so, I will choose senior citizen. Kapon ka.
Miss Grand, United States of America.
I would choose to give it to the 16-year-old only because I believe that children are the future. They are going to make the world a better place. They are the ones that are going to set examples for the future generation. And I believe that I will give it to the 16-year-old because I want the 16-year-old to have a better future in life. I believe that they are going to change the world. We need change for our world. Poke Rao. Poke Rao. Tongan. Santipab. Glab Kunma. Pualo Pong Rao. Kapkumka.
Miss USA and Miss Guatemala have the same exact answer. The difference is that Miss USA is trying to assimilate herself with the Thai people by trying to speak to them in their native language. One good point for Miss USA. Yep, because the organizers of Miss Grand International have poor English communication skill. And yep, she did very good with that. Another key point is, why all of a sudden there was a tie-breaking question, but it became a triple tie-breaking question? Huh? Is it really a tie-breaking question, or is it their way of bumping Miss Philippines to the much lower placement? Normally, tie-breaking question is between two candidates or opposition, and it was not mentioned that it was a triple tie. It doesn't make any sense at all. I am furious about this. If one candidate, okay, will be placed as second runner-up, it is automatic that the first and the title holder are the two competing candidates. So if they had the same scores, then that is the time they need a tiebreaker. Make sense? If the tiebreaker is for the second runner-up, then why did MGI need to include the top winner, making her lose her place and fall back to the same ground while she already bagged the title? It doesn't make any sense at all. The judges were all former Miss Grand International winners, and we know how the organization can be strict to their Miss Grand International queens, or else their countries may never win again, okay? Just like what has been circulating that Nawat said, he will never let the Philippines win Miss Grand International. I hope this is not true. They will lose credibility. We all know that recently, winners were all black beauty queens, and I have no problem with that, because they all really put up a good fight. But this has become political. What if the deserving winner is either Asian or white? Right? Lastly, MGI knows how Filipinos can be huge fanatics of beauty pageants, and they know how to play the game. They always make sure to include Miss Philippines to retain the audience. Yep, ginamit ang mga Filipinos. That's one big monetization and rating advantage for them, of course. And of course, if half of the audience will no longer watch, then they will lose the goal of elbowing Miss Earth on the Big Four. So there you go, beauty pageant fanatics. This is my take on the recent Miss Grand International hoo-ha. Miss United States gave a good fight and she deserves the crown too. But for me, Miss Philippines really gave a good fight and she has the best answer to beat the tie-breaking question. Although I am still happy because two of my countries placed the two top spots. So what is your take on this Miss Grand International obvious cooking show? Put in the comment section below and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye! Beauty pageant is a platform for women to show how empowered they are for not just their beauties but because of their purpose for being a beauty queen. So snatching it from that woman, her dream is something that the organization should think about before they even go to bed at night.